What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a super cool package, and these cards that are in this package might just change the game of playing cards as we know it. So let's go ahead and play the intro and get into it. Okay, so this package was sent to me by TCC Playing Cards. If you don't know who they are, they're a playing card company based out of Hong Kong, I believe. And they sent me 4 of their new decks, all with very unique features, which we'll get into in just a second, that I think could very much change how companies go about, producing their decks from now on. And so I'm super excited to show you guys these new cards and give you all my opinion on them. So let's open them. Okay, we've got our package here and a knife. Let's go ahead and open these things up, shall we? I have seen the cards, and at the time this video releases, and even before this, you will, if you follow them on Instagram, you'll have seen them too. But seeing them in person and seeing them online are definitely quite different. So we've got our package here. Let's just go ahead and pull out. There's one. There's one. There's one. And the last one is right there. Nothing else in there. Let's take a look at these decks. Before I show you the first deck, just want to say that all these decks will be live on Kickstarter for you guys to back on July 28th, and this video should be out on the 27th. So if you're seeing this a little after, the link for the Kickstarter will be down below. But yeah, this is our first deck, the David Playing Cards. Yes, that's fully embossed, and I guess it's embroidered with the gold there. I'm not quite sure. Made by TCC. So let's just go ahead and open these up and see how they feel. Okay, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I just noticed it's just super hard to see over there on that angle just how cool this is. I haven't really seen this level of craftsmanship on a tuck case in a long time. There are some other people that are doing it, but it's just fantastic. Here's the back design, by the way. Very faint, very elegant, based on statues, like old marble statues, I believe. And here is my favorite card. So cool. All right, let's move on. All right, next up we have the Rainbow Hollow Playing Cards. These look fantastic. Again, not a lot of companies, well, a few have been doing the hollow pattern, but the stripes are just doing something for me in that pattern. So let's go ahead and give these a test run. I am genuinely blown away. I mean, just look at that. Look at this. It's both sides. How many decks do you know that are printed both sides are holographic? That's insane. Give me 1 second. This card actually explains how they did it, so pause to read, but I think this is so cool. Let's move on. These are the City of Mirror cards. Oh my god, look at that. This is what I'm talking about. Changing the game. Name another deck that does that. There might be one actually, but that's so cool. Okay, let's give these for a spin. Okay, so obviously, if you're gonna get this deck, I get it just for the tuck box, but like, the back design is sick too. I believe it's based off of New York. Yeah, that looks like the Empire State Building right there. Here's my King of Diamonds, my favorite card. Gosh, it's so cool. Look at that. Here's how they made it. Pause to read the City of Mirror. It's fascinating. Yeah, just such a cool concept. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is awesome. All right, last but not least, these are the Lithography playing cards. I don't really know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I know these do something cool. So let's take them for a spin, and then I'll tell you about it. Okay, so these are cool, but it's really hard from that angle to see why they're cool. So here's what the cards look like now, and now I'm gonna go put this like by a window real quick, and I'll show you something cool. Now, if you can see, it's kind of gone away. There's little lines that appear, and it's reactive with UV light, which I think is super sweet. So let me see if I can show it again at a different angle. Okay, blank card, gonna go stand in the sun for a second. You gotta see it already coming through. Okay, really quick, you can kind of see it now. I can't film outside because it's super windy, but it goes away fast. But if you play with these outside in the sun, all the little insignias and designs will appear on the cards, which to me makes these so cool. Like, who else does that? It's so sensitive it can react to the sun, and you don't need a black light fontaine. But anyway, let's move on. They're lithography, by the way, but here's how they did it. I think that's super cool. Okay, so you've seen all four decks. Here they are. We've got the David, the Rainbow Hollow, the City of Mirror, and then the lithographic, I believe is how you say it, or lithography playing cards. So yeah, these all are super unique in their own way. Some ideas have been done before, but not to the quality and to, I guess, the high level that TCC is doing these with. So personally, I like them all. I think they're awesome. But if I had to give you a rating from 1 through 4, here's what it would be. In fourth place, the David playing cards. Although a cool concept, and I love the embossing in the tuck case, the cards themselves just didn't really do it for me personally. I think that the hues and the tones are a little too faint for my liking as a cardist, but as a deck just to use with friends who appreciate the beauty and the art that went behind it, I would definitely recommend picking this deck up just simply for that. My number 3 is going to be the lithography playing cards, or lithographic playing cards. I really love the idea behind these, but for me, I need more testing. That's user error, not card error. I'm sure the cards will look great in full sun when I have like the actual UV light to use it. I was just using the window behind me because it's kind of windy outside and I don't want cards to go flying, but it's only the 3rd spot just because I couldn't give them a full fair test today. But yeah, awesome, really cool idea. If you want to see better pictures, I'll throw some up right here that TCC has posted. Yeah, still just a super cool concept in general. Number 2 is going to be the Rainbow Hollow. I've seen holographic cards. I've seen very few that do it on both sides and to the quality that they do. From the tuck box to the ad cards to the cards themselves. Just all around a fantastic deck. It looks awesome. You can still use it for cardistry. I don't know if you could really use it for Magic. It might be a little too eye-catching for Magic, but I'm not a magician, so magicians in the comments pop off if you have comments about it. But yeah, I love this deck. I think it's a super cool idea. I love the design and the feel of these cards, and that's why they're number 2. And now number 1, and my personal favorite out of these 4, is the City of Mirror cards, going from day, or I guess this would be day to nighttime, because that's like the city lights, or maybe it's vice versa. I don't know. This is one of the coolest decks of cards I've ever seen. I'd buy it just for the tuck box. The cards themselves are also really, really high quality. They feel amazing. They look amazing on camera. I love the design. I'm like a huge, kind of like, not like punk, but it's like, it reminds me of like a punk era, like sci-fi movie, I guess, is what these cards make me think of. But yeah, that's why they're number one for me. And I'd highly recommend you guys check them out. Okay, so that's gonna do it for my sort of unboxing and first look at TCC's new project. These cards will all be released on Kickstarter on July 28th is when it kicks off. So this video will come out a day before that, I believe. And so I will leave the links for the Kickstarters and stuff down in the comments, or down in the description. So whenever you see it, you can check out their Instagram. Please back them on Kickstarter. I'm sure they'd really appreciate it. They were nice enough to send me a package to give you guys a first look at them before they're released, see how they feel and how they look. And I've very thoroughly enjoyed them, and I thank them a lot for it. So yeah, this is pretty much the end of the video. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. We're getting so close to 3,000 subscribers. I think we're almost at 2,900. I haven't really been counting. Yes, I have. I've been counting, but it's a cool milestone. Thank you all for new people for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope I could give you some just my personal insight into the cards and what I think about them. I'm not like super professional or anything. Never really have been, but just a genuine reaction to stuff people send me. So yeah, that's about all I got for you guys today. I'm the Wooden Cardist, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, y'all.